Okay, let's go.
808s held down like a paperweight. She just wanna come around, but I made a way. Want my money, need it now, want a paper chase. Make the bass blow out with the 808s, out with the 808s, down like a paperweight. She just wanna come around, but I made a way. Want my money, need it now, want a paper chase. Make the bass blow out with the 808s, out with the 808s, wait. She just wanna come around, but I made a way. Want my money, need it now, want a paper chase. Make the bass blow
Hey there. Thanks again for joining. This is Scott.
This is Scott.
And this is RV Life
From top
to bottom. And wow, we made our way into the Poconos of Pennsylvania. Scott, what's the name of this city?
Oh, you're going to test me with my pronunciation.
We have been in more cities with the craziest dang names than we can shake a stick at.
My Colorado brain wants to say Layton, but it's probably something like you got to like have the E's and the O's and the A's a little stronger.
Is it Lehighton?
Lehighton.
Okay. We apologize to everyone around Pennsylvania if we butchered that because it's like the Lehigh River Valley.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Anyway, we're at the Woods Camping Resort. This is our third time here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's crazy how big this place is. I mean, it's got, I don't know how many seasonal sites here. It's certainly several hundred. I mean, it's just enormous. So thoughts about the Woods?
Yeah, I just love it because, one of the top of mind things about coming back to the Woods is I was really looking forward to just all the walking around the campground because there's just so much to see and it's also very social. People always wave and say hi. Sometimes, I can take a walk out for the dogs and it's an hour before I get back and Scott's like, where have you been? I'm like, well, talk to this person, that person. And yeah.
It's really quite fun.
It's great.
The dogs also invite a lot of social conversation, which is great because you're walking with two English cream golden retrievers and they're just got a lot of personality. So it's been a lot of fun. The one thing the Woods also has going for it is location. They say location, location, location. It's really just north of Philadelphia and just a couple hours to Washington, D.C.
3 hours in New York City. I
New
think
York
it all
City.
depends on traffic.
Yeah.
And it's great though, because all the locals know when the best time it is to either arrive or depart from the Woods.
They always talk about driving across the bridge because a lot of New Jersey people here as well. Logistics about the Woods. They have RV spots. They have a really nice RV row. We noticed this year they also have some RV spots kind of intermixed amongst some of the seasonal sites a little bit deeper into the woods. Those are quite nice. I'm not sure if every site has full hookups, but it appears to me that most of them do, which is really nice. They have their kind of famous tenting site called The Grove. Really beautiful. That's right in the woods, so it's nice and shaded in there. Again, we mentioned they have a ton of seasonals, tons of day passers. Wow. I mean, people really drive a couple hours to just spend an afternoon here. A huge swimming pool area. We'll show that a little bit more again later. They do have a nice restaurant here as well on a nice covered deck. This year, they added an outdoor jumbotron. The one thing we've noticed as our third time at the Woods is that they do continually improve the resort, which is very impressive. They built a new pavilion. There was a new bathhouse they added. You see that the owners really put so much money back into it. You can tell they love the place and continually improve it. It's really quite impressive.
Definitely. And it's amazing. There's just bathrooms located throughout the entire campground. And, so that's a really nice touch to have those amenities.
They call them relief stations. They're outdoor bathrooms, showers, and then some of them have laundry facilities in them. So it's really just very, very, very clever. We were always impressed by it the first time. We're still impressed.
When we were here at the Woods, what type of themes and activities did we do?
Yeah, I was going to say, we talk a lot about community and how important that is. And man, the Woods is really very community centric as well. It's really quite impressive. But we always talk again about gay campgrounds. Everything revolves around the pool. And certainly that's a reality here as well. But I think what the Woods does different is they're very theme centric. Every weekend has a theme and it's just a lot of fun, right? So the first weekend we were there was Latin fusion and we don't have a whole lot of Latin in us, do we?
I don't.
No, but we can sure shake our booties. And so that was a lot of fun. There was so much fun energy during that weekend and that event. They had a couple dances. They do big bonfires. So they do have a routine here, which is quite nice, where Thursday is kind of the build up. And then Friday, they have a meet and greet. And now they do that at their new pavilion, which is really, really nice. And then after that, they do a huge bonfire, big bonfire. It's really pretty awesome. And then right after that, they have their dance. They have great DJs. And so it's just really a lot of fun. So that follows a consistent pattern every weekend, which then kind of gives you some consistency of which you can base your weekend off of, which is really quite nice. And we have always met incredibly friendly people out here.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing.
So Latin Fusion, we met weatherman Eric and his partner Daniel. That was fun for us just because we always see his weather forecast. The Woods has 166 acres. That's a lot.
It's a lot of land.
Oh, it's incredible. Yeah. So the grounds are gorgeous. And so, I mean, you have obviously all the RV sites, all the seasonal sites, and those are just incredible, by the way. I think we throw in a couple of videos here for you to see some of these seasonal sites. Again, crazy cool. But they have a huge pond right on the premises, and most days, if not every day, it feels like you can see the reflection of the mountainside behind it on the water. It's really quite cool. A lot of wildlife. We've seen
turtles and ducks, fish, deer.
Yep. Snake.
Also
have a thing, I think they call it the meadows. It's kind of, I call it the back 40. There's a little walk in the woods where there's an underwear tree. And so we did contribute to the underwear tree this year. I had not done that the previous 2 times. But we thought we got to get that done. So we did. So that was fun. Like Scott said, there's just tons of hiking. The dogs, I think, each lost 5 pounds because we walked so much. Now, our time here at the Woods is a whole month. So what's going on right now is we're basically 2 weeks in, and this is now starting the week of 4th of July, which is their vacation week. And so it's really quite fun.
Last weekend was summer heat. It did rain on Saturday, but it didn't dampen the spirits because once the rain was gone, everyone was out partying and dancing.
It's just a really, really sweet time. The Jumbotron I mentioned earlier, man, what a great resource to keep everyone updated with what's going on. We had yoga, which was great. Yoga with Dan.
Thanks, Dan.
Thanks, Dan. He's adorable, by the way, and a really great yogi. So that was really, really good. We had the ABC party. People are so creative, what they constructed. Just a lot of fun. Again, they have the cafe. It's just a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful place. We've always had a great time here. When we film these podcasts, we typically are running anywhere from a week to 10 days behind. So our next video will have all of 4th of July and
our very first Christmas in July at the Woods.
That's right. And we heard it's a big weekend as well. We did do a little hike as well.
The town is called Jim Thorpe. Yeah. And then we went on a hike.
We went on a waterfall hike.
Where we were.
Well, we did the waterfall hike. We got to the observation point. Beautiful, by the way. And that was straight up. And then when we got to the one waterfall, we just happened to make our way down the trail. It was gorgeous. We got a ton of video that year. Wow, did we see some cool waterfalls.
Yeah, it was really pretty.
And everything is so green. Now it rains a lot. It's the Poconos, but really impressive. It was a really, really nice time. We would highly recommend going over to Jim Thorpe, do a little hike.
So on the sweaty ball scale, how sweaty were your balls?
It was at least a 4 out of 5. How about for you?
It was pretty sweaty.
When you get out of the gate, it's pretty much straight up. And so then it was a nice sort of gradual climb down, but it was quite sweaty. So definitely a 4.
Yep, 4. It was beautiful.
And that really kind of summed up our first sort of 2 weeks at the Woods. Man, it just went fast. Again, we highly recommend the Woods. Any other thoughts you have about our stay?
Yeah, it's been actually nice. This is the first time that we've stayed at a place for a whole month. And now that it's already halfway through, the second half is going to go even faster, I think. So, but it's been just a good spot to just kind of recuperate and not be on the road as much. And so it's a good place to be. And looking forward to the next 2 weeks here.
Yeah, should be great. So definitely get to the Woods. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Again, I'm Scott.
And I'm Scott.
And again, this is RV Life.
From top
to bottom. And we'll see you next week from the Woods. Thanks again. Bye.
Want my money needed now, want a paper chase.